January me was to see what this year would bring. Up until this point in time, I probably would have gone, what the actual fuck? Like, what? And until you actually are thrown into something, you actually don't know how you're going to react and how that experience is going to be, how it's going to turn out for you, how you're going to feel, all these different things. And I guess I'm here to tell you that don't underestimate yourself. Don't jump to conclusions and say, oh God, yeah, if that was to happen, I would be X. If that was to happen, I would feel Y. You don't actually know until something happens how you're going to feel and how you're going to react and how you're going to cope with whatever's thrown your way. You don't know what you're capable of until you are under pressure, okay? Don't underestimate yourself. We've got two versions of the self. We've got the ego self that just, the version that goes around day to day, the version that talks, all this crap full of limiting beliefs, where you've got some deep-rooted stuff that comes to the surface and tells us how to feel and, just manipulates us and is full of assumptions. And then we've got the knowing self, that version of you that really truly knows who you are and what you bring to the table. That version, that knowing self, will turn up in times of need. So don't underestimate who you are. That knowing self comes to the table and brings everything and more, and you don't even know that version of you until you are under pressure. So I guess what I'm trying to say in this long-winded video is, don't ever give yourself a hard time questioning your worth, questioning who you are, questioning what you bring. That experience alone will show you what you bring, okay? Because you will bring this version of you out into the world that you didn't even know existed. So I'm just here to say, try and tune into that version more often, because that version is an amazing version of you. If you can try and tune into that more than you tune into the ego self, you will just flourish.